Hello, I'm Harry Fawcett in Kuala Lumpur with the top stories on Al Jazeera. Security across the Pakistani capital, Islamabad, has been stepped up following a shooting on a military vehicle. Pakistani Army Brigadier Moin Haider and his driver have been killed in the attack. A guard was also wounded. Police have arrested 4 men in connection with the shooting. Our correspondent Alan Fisher in Islamabad has the latest.
The Brigadier was driving in a jeep along the main road when suddenly his jeep came under attack from 2 gunmen. Local eyewitnesses say they were on a motorbike when they opened fire. 7 or 8 shots were fired into the cab. 2 soldiers, including the Brigadier, died. 1 other was injured in that incident. Now, the G11 area is a mixed residential area. In one area you would get what you would describe essentially as posh housing. In another area, it's an area described as a criminal quarter of Islamabad, where a lot of robbers and thieves live. Now, the operation is ongoing there.
Alan Fisher there in Islamabad. Meanwhile, Pakistan's army says it's facing fierce resistance in South Waziristan as the ground offensive there enters its 6th day. Troops are battling to seize control of Kotkai, the hometown of the Pakistani Taliban leader Hakeemullah Mehsud. More than 100 fighters and 16 soldiers have been killed so far. Negotiators at the International Atomic Energy Agency in Vienna have reached a deal to reduce Iran's stockpile of enriched uranium. After 3 days of talks with the US, Russia and France, Iran has tentatively agreed to ship 3/4 of its low-enriched uranium outside the country for reprocessing. That would limit Iran's ability to build a nuclear weapon. China says its economy grew by 8.9% in the 3rd quarter compared to the same period last year. Officials say the country is on track to achieving a growth rate of at least 8% for the entire year. Many analysts say that's the minimum expansion rate China needs to maintain its social stability. Cambodia's Prime Minister has invited Thailand's ousted leader Thaksin Shinawatra to stay in his country. Thaksin has been living in self-imposed exile since he was removed from power in a 2006 coup. Last year, he was convicted of conflict of interest and sentenced to 2 years in prison. For the latest updates, you can log on to our website. The address is aljazeera.net/English.